and welcome to yet another edition of the Property Show. Today, it's all about current real estate market dynamics as we focus on the pros and cons of buying an apartment as an ideal investment as well as a family home. The Property Pick of the Week highlights a collection of different apartments with outstanding amenities. The Accessory Spot brings tips on how to spruce your home with natural neutral colors. Catch Telcom moving with you. The Expert segment delves on questions to ask when working with a surveyor.
Quacks are cheap.
But cheap is expensive.
And cheap is in a way that we think they're cheap.
Our home ownership guest talks about the challenges, sacrifices, and excitement of finally getting onto the property ladder.
Go ahead, look at your finances, look at what you would like to do, and work within your means.
Log onto our social media platforms and keep this conversation going. Sit back and remain at the forefront on all things real estate, only on the Property Show. As always, there is something for everyone. Let's get started with Woodley Springs. This apartment complex is designed to provide ultimate functionality and luxury, located in a serene neighborhood. Come with me.
Woodley Springs is located off Gong Road within a pristine gated neighborhood having a close proximity to major businesses. The development comprises of 29 three-bedroom units having a plinth area of 150 square meters and 155 square meters with master ensuite and DSQ, as well as 15 two-bedroom units with master ensuite having a plinth area of 89 square meters. Accommodation includes a foyer entrance, living room, large French windows, dining area, modern kitchen with granite tops and fitted cupboards, laundry area, master ensuite with high-spec fitted bathroom, and domestic quarters. Salient features include 24-hour security, perimeter wall with electric fence, basement parking, rooftop entertainment area, high-speed lifts, gym, borehole, water treatment plant, CCTV, DSTV, backup generator, and a provision for solar water heating system.
Our next property takes us to an apartment complex in Kilimani with inspired design of modern yet contemporary look. What I like about Emerald Park is that it feels like a mature apartment with a lot of character. My favorite part in this complex is a working fireplace. Let's have a look.
Emerald Park is located along Kilimani Road that is tastefully finished to serve the modern living. Accommodation includes spacious lounge, spacious dining area, visitors' cloakroom, modern kitchen, one-bedroom ensuite and a common bathroom for the other, master ensuite, and balcony that acts as the utility area. Salient features include 24-hour man gate, perimeter wall with electric fencing, swimming pool, parking, and manicured gardens.
Next, a stunning development, Dainty Apartments. Let's see what they have to offer.
Dainty Apartments are stylish 2- and 3-bedroom apartments located in Kikuyu next to the Southern Bypass, which connect Wayaki Way and Mombasa Road. Accommodation includes spacious lounge cum dining with balcony, modern fitted kitchen with pantry opening to Dobie area, master ensuite and visitors cloakroom. Salient features include perimeter wall with electric fencing and a guardhouse, ample parking, borehole, solar water heating, and adequate water storage facilities.
Next, an ideal investment for a first-time home buyer, Sun Valley Apartments. Let's see what they have to offer.
Sun Valley Studio Apartments is a development consisting of 16 tastefully designed 1-bedroom studio apartments. Located in a gated community within Sun Valley Estate in Langata. Easily accessible to and from the Nairobi CBD through Langata Road. Accommodation includes spacious living room, an open-plan kitchenette adjoining to the lounge or dining area, well-designed cloakroom, 1-bedroom, fitted wardrobes, a balcony, and ceramic tiles. Salient features include 1 parking space per unit, underground water tank with a total of 60,000 litres, an electric perimeter wall, 24-hour CCTV camera, and a rooftop party area.
Lastly, the award-winning development, Karibu Homes. We have seen phase 1 and 2 completed. Let's see what's new in phase 3.
Karibu Homes is located on the banks of Athi River, just 1 kilometer from Mombasa Road, in an attractive yet serene setting by the river, just 25 minutes from Nairobi's Nyayo Stadium. The Athi homes have standard finishes with common features including open-plan living room and dining area, steel casement windows and brass curtain fittings, kitchen with inbuilt cupboards and an adjacent utility area with Dobie sink, master bedroom ensuite and other bedrooms share a tiled bathroom, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes. The Tana homes have superior finishes with common features such as attractive open-plan living and dining room, kitchen and utility area, ceramic tile floors, steel casement windows and master bedroom ensuite, separate shared tiled bathroom and shower, built-in wardrobes and enhanced finishes.
Are you looking for that right property? At First Avenue, we have a selection of apartments, plots, commercial buildings, you name it. Just call us and start your property search with us today. Today, we are focusing on the pros and cons of buying an apartment as an investment as well as a family home. Let me break it down, starting with the advantages. First, maintenance. The expenses are generally lower since they are shared among many residents. Secondly, apartments come with a large array of amenities, including swimming pool, barbecue area, a gym, parking space, borehole, making it a convenient living arrangement. Thirdly, most apartments invest in safety of their residents. You will find a perimeter wall, electric fence, CCTV, panic button, as well as a 24-hour security guard manning the gates. Another advantage is the social implications, creating lasting childhood memories and long-life friendships. On the downside, when you live in an apartment, you have to make peace with the idea that you have no chance of expanding or making an extension to accommodate another room. For those who love outdoor gardening, this would be impossible. Pets are restricted in most apartments. Another challenge is problematic neighbors who often entertain and enjoy loud music. This can take away your quiet time. When choosing between one option or the other, you need to weigh the pros and cons of living in an apartment before signing the dotted line. Next, questions to ask when working with a surveyor. Today, it's all about working with professionals when dealing with real estate transactions. Karibu sana, Eunice.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
You know, I remember you and I have a history.
Yes,
We've come a long, long way when we were young and starting our careers.
Yes.
And who is Eunice?
Eunice Masharia is a land valuer, a registered land valuer, and also a registered estate agent. I'm the current deputy chair at the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya, and I'm running a consultancy.
Tell us about the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya and who are your members?
The Institution of Surveyors of Kenya is a professional body comprising professionals in the landed sector. We have 6 chapters, which is Valuation and Asset Management chapter, where you find your valuer is a member of the chapter, and you also find property managers and estate agents. Then we also have the surveyor, the land surveyor chapter. And the land surveyors chapter is also, we have 3 categories of the land surveyor. We have the land surveyor that you know, the gentleman who comes to, or the lady now, who comes to fix your beacons on your piece of land. Then we have the geospatial surveyor, and you also have the engineering surveyor. The engineering surveyor, you find them mostly on sites and construction sites. They'll be engaged in that process. We have the land management surveyor. The land management surveyor is your land officer, the person you find in the lands office who processes your transactions in the lands office. They are professionals, and they also spread in other industries. We have the building surveyor. The building surveyor is the person you find at the Ministry of Housing. They manage property on behalf of the government. Yes. Those are our main chapters. So it's actually spread across several disciplines. We call it the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya, but your valuer is also a surveyor.
Yes.
Your property manager is also a surveyor under the institution. We have over 3,000 members who are registered with the institution. And our membership has different categories. We have the student member, and those are the people who are studying in the various disciplines, who are doing survey, who are doing valuation, who are doing estate agency. in colleges. We also have another category that is a graduate member. The graduate member is the one who have graduated from the college or the university, but they are not yet full members. So they come in as graduate members. And during that time, then we train them and they work under a registered professional in their field until they are qualified to apply for full membership. So the full membership is the other category where you have now people who have gone through school, they have gone through the practical experience, and the institution is satisfied that they are able now to stand on their own. We have affiliate members, and affiliate members is other people who are in the market dealing with property, but they do not qualify under any of the other categories. You can apply to be an affiliate member of the institution. The institution also has affiliation to international bodies. We are affiliated to the Federation of International Affairs, popularly known as FIG. We are also affiliated to CASO, which is the Commonwealth Association of Surveyors and Land Economy. We are affiliated to the International Valuation Standards Committee, which actually sets the standards for valuers of valuation worldwide. We also have the local organization like APSIA, Association of Professional Bodies in East Africa, and among others. So actually the ISK then has a presence both locally and internationally.
Let's talk about the quacks and what people should look out for.
Let me say why a lot of us are attracted to quacks. Quacks are cheap.
But cheap is expensive.
And cheap is in a way that we think they are cheap. Actually, sometimes they end up being very expensive. For example, when you work with a professional, we have guided rates for charging of our fees, which are in the various laws that we have mentioned. And a professional should not charge you over and above what we are talking about. But look at, for example, the real estate industry, and especially sales and lettings. You have someone coming and tell you, I'm a property agent, or I'm whatever. And they're very convincing. And they come and tell you, we are selling this piece of land. If you interrogate them, a lot of times, they don't even know who
the owner of
the owner of that land is. They don't know how to do a due diligence. And mostly they'll tell you, let's do a search. But is a search conclusive? Maybe, maybe not. And a lot of times, a professional will be able to dig deeper to find out what is the history of this land. How has it evolved over time? Who were the original owners? How has it changed hand over time? A quack may not be able to do it. A quack is in a hurry to close a sale. So they're going to convince you at all ends, all odds, to make your decision quickly. So they hide some facts so that they will not expose everything, because they are really desperate for them to close this gap, which a professional will not do. And why would a professional not do that? Because they know you can go after them.
The name, and they
have a name, they want to build a name, they want to practice for many years. So they are not interested in a single transaction. They want to do many more transactions. So they're interested in you as a customer and to keep you for future.
Let's finish with your upcoming conference.
Oh yes, this is something that I'm excited to talk about. We have started as an institution an annual conference, which the first one was last year, and we had over 200 members attending from the region. This year we are targeting 300 members. The conference is targeting the professional bodies in the region. We have members coming from South Africa, we have people coming from Burundi, we have people coming from, delegates coming from Rwanda, we have of course Uganda and Tanzania, among others. And this year we are co-hosting it with the Dutch Cadastre from the Netherlands. The Dutch are known for their excellent land administration processes. I think they have the best in the world, or one of the best.
I understand they have the best practice actually.
Yes, I would like to welcome you to the conference, all of us. We are going to handle very interesting topics in the land industry, as the topic is land sector in Africa, moving into the future. So we are going to look at how we can adopt many issues in land going forward in a part of the world. And we are going to handle issues like land administration and many other interesting topics in this area.
Give us your parting shot.
My parting shot is I'm going to urge the public to engage the professionals. There are a lot of benefits that you gain from engaging the professionals. You save your time, you save your money, you get quality work. And at the Institution of Surveyors of Kenya, our doors are wide open.
Thank you so much, Eunice. Asante sana. Cheap is expensive in real estate. It's important to engage professionals when dealing with your day-to-day transactions. Our signature bus tour is here with us again. We'll be visiting developments along Kikuyu-Naivasha Road and Kangundo Road. Our legal and financial partners will be at hand to engage. Book your seats today. Taking a short break. When we come back, we'll look at how to spruce up your home with neutral colors on the Accessory Spot. Telkom moving with you, and another home ownership story. Don't go away.
Introducing the Freedom Data Bundle, the only data bundle that gives you free SMS, free WhatsApp, and free Telkom to Telkom calls. Dial *544# today and experience real freedom. Telkom, moving with you.
Welcome back. Coming up, Telkom moving with you. Another inspiring home ownership experience, plus much more. But first, tips on how to spruce up your home with neutral colors.
Decorating with neutrals. The word neutral means impartial or unbiased. Because of this, the use of neutral colors in home decorating is a common and effective strategy. Neutrals also tend to be colors that provide an excellent background to any other color, providing a solid foundation for decorating no matter what your style. Decorating various rooms with neutrals. Living room. When decorating a living room in neutral colors, remember that using slight variations of color goes a long way in creating an aesthetic, warm space. Pop a bit of energy back into the living room with a bright throw pillow or two. Kitchen. In a neutral kitchen, choosing a cabinet color that mimics but doesn't match entirely the color of your appliances will create a beautiful, seamless space. Dining room. Neutral dining rooms tend to be charming, breathable spaces. Linen upholstered dining chairs and plenty of textural wood lend earthiness to the room and make it comfortable. Bedroom. Use interesting shapes, lines, and curves to create a gorgeous, interesting bedroom. The curved legs of a side chair, a uniquely shaped headboard, or a rounded nightstand pack a punch while keeping within a neutral palette. bedroom? In a bathroom where neutral decor is used, one can easily add a plant. The appearance of something green and living is both appropriate and welcome.
Are you longing to transform your house into a home? Our interior designers will be happy to work with you. Just call on us. Next, let's hear how Telkom is moving with you.
I've been a subscriber for Telkom Kenya for a while now, and the reason why I use Telkom is because they have friendly rates. Like Telkom to Telkom, if I'm calling somebody who is on the same network as I am, it's 2 shillings, which I find very affordable. And if I'm calling somebody who is across the network, it's 3 shillings compared to other networks where you're charged either 4 or 5 shillings. So I find it very affordable. We also have the Hola bundles where you can subscribe as low as 9 shillings. And with these bundles, you can use to send WhatsApp messages, you can use to send SMS messages, and that is very, friendly. If you have 9 shillings, and you can be able to communicate. Another main reason why I subscribe to Telkom is because they have flexible bundles. With as low as 49 shillings, I can get 400 MBs, while in other networks, you will get only about 150 MBs with 50 shillings. You also have the Amkia bundles, and you get about 50 MBs every morning from about 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. and you can use that to communicate, which I find also very flexible. The other advantage of Telkom is that their network coverage is very wide. Even when I go to my village, I'm able to communicate to people who are in town or who are very far from where I am. So I find it very reliable.
Telkom, I have various products. One, it's a router for internet services. I used to have a modem for using for also internet services. Now I use Telkom line. So far, the experience in terms of especially internet, I would say like it's affordable compared with the other players. So the router, the experience was good, both in my house and at work, at the office. Yeah, and even the modem used to be good. Maybe later we shifted to the router. Yeah, and now the line. I'll tell Kenyans, actually, they should consider, using Telkom as our own brand. Maybe we might want also to build our brand. Yeah, so it's good to use other brand rather than what is dominating in the market, because you might be not seeing what is the benefit until you try. Yeah. Until you try Telkom, that's when you can feel the benefits.
You too can move forward with Telkom. Just visit any of their outlets and get connected. Next, a homeowner shares the challenges, sacrifices, and excitement of finally getting onto the property ladder.
My home ownership journey started way back in 1990. That's just about the time I got married. My motivation to own a house was my sister, who I lived with before I got married. She had a home of her own. So from there, I asked my fiance then, because we were planning to get married, and I asked him, where are we going to live? So from there, we looked at houses around Nairobi, and we settled for a house that we could afford then. And from then, we have been looking at how and when we can improve ourselves on home ownership. The first house that we acquired was a small house where we lived, the two of us. And after the children came in, it was small. So we looked at how we would improve ourselves, have room for the children. So we acquired a second home where we lived, and after some time, because now this was a two-bedroomed house, we moved on again and looked for another house where we moved, and then to this one where we are today. I chose this place as my place of residence because of its locality. Being in South Sea, it is near the facilities, most of them, the hospitals. You are away to the airport. We have the bypass. If, say, I want to go to Galleria Shopping Center or anywhere around, it is easily accessible. I can get to the city center. I don't necessarily have to have a vehicle to get wherever I'm going. I can always get public transport, which makes it easier. The preparations we made when acquiring this home were to get our finances in order, because we needed to pay the down payment, we needed to pay the stamp duty, the advocate's fees, and of course have the house ready with every fitting that we wished to have in the house. So in order to acquire those, we had to sell off some of the things we had, like we had to sell off a car that we had to acquire the down payment, and we were almost ready to start. So after doing that, the rest we knew, okay, once we have our house, we shall put in the fittings. Previously, I lived in a maisonette where you would find you have a compound to yourself. You have everything to yourself. You don't share walls with the neighbors or such. And the security bit of it may not be assured as compared to where I'm living now in an apartment. When I had to live for a holiday or anything in a maisonette, I had to get somebody to take charge. As compared now to where I am, we can lock the doors, we ensure the house is secure because we have neighbors, we have the security at the gate which caters for all of us. So I find it more comfortable in an apartment as compared to a maisonette. Finances can be a challenge, and what I would encourage one is try to work within your means. Most of us would like to live somebody else's life. But what I would encourage you, with what you have, just go ahead and do what you can within that. As I've told you, at one point we didn't have the down payment. We sold the car that we had to be able to get the down payment. And what lifestyle are you leading? Are you leading somebody else's life or your own? So with that, you know, it is my life. What is my priority? Enjoying with my friends or owning a property? So I would encourage you, go ahead, look at your finances, look at what you would like to do, and work within your means. You will always make it. It feels good when you are in a place of your own. Yes, You're not fearing somebody will be knocking at your door to ask for rent. Because eventually, as much as you strain, you will own this property. Unlike when you're paying rent. Take, for example, the young people, you may start off by paying rent of about 10,000 in a place, which is near the CBD. But if you sacrificed and lived maybe somewhere a little further, where you're paying mortgage, depending on your age, you may get a mortgage of about the same or just slightly above. You would own a house of your own. And from there, maybe you can sell it off to get another one, or you never know what fate holds. You can move on and buy another one. So I would encourage, especially the young people, those who are still starting life, if you are able to, look at ways of owning property. It's a way of getting away from enslavement, getting away from, young people are used to looking at one another's life and saying, this is the kind of life I would like to lead. But if you think of where you will be 10 years from now, that place you think is very far, is very expensive, will not be what you are thinking today.
Home is where the heart is. And what's your story? Give us a call and we'll be happy to engage. Next, the Property Gallery.
Palace Apartments is a modern, elegant residential development in Rocker, 100 meters off Limuru Road, next to the intersection with the Northern Bypass. The apartment blends luxury and utility to meet your modern housing needs. It's located a few minutes' drive to the city center, Village Market, and Two Rivers Mall. Accommodation includes living room, unique finishes, fitted kitchen with granite tops and extractor hoods, 2 bedrooms, master ensuite, and inbuilt wardrobes. Salient features include 24-hour security and CCTV, gate-to-house intercom, DSTV and Zuku installed, solar water heaters, and borehole. Dainty Apartments is a modern residential development located in Thindigua Estate, Kiambu County, approximately 80 meters off Kiambu Road and 10 kilometers from the CBD. It comprises of 48 units of 2-bedroom apartments measuring 93 square meters and 24 units of 3-bedroom apartments measuring 108 square meters and is dubbed as your apartment of choice. Accommodation includes spacious living room cum dining with a balcony, open plan kitchen fitted with MDF cabinets with granite countertops, fine interior finishes and sanitary ware, ceramic tile floors, master bedroom ensuite, common washroom and WC. Amenities include high-speed lifts, children's playing area, gym, sauna and steam baths, parking, perimeter wall and 24-hour security, and backup generator. The price for the 2-bedroom is 9 million Kenya shillings and the 3-bedroom is 10 million Kenya shillings. Thindigua Gardens is a development nestled in a serene neighborhood located along Kiambu Road, approximately 1 kilometer from Kiambu town and 5 minutes drive from Chiata's Shopping Mall, Quickmart Supermarket and Ridgeways Shopping Center. Accommodation includes spacious lounge opening to a balcony, dining area, modern kitchen with granite tops, visitor's cloakroom, master ensuite, inbuilt wardrobes in all bedrooms, large sliding windows providing sufficient light, and tiled floors. Amenities include gym and sauna, solar water heating, ample parking, standby generator, children play park, swimming pool, barbecue, pergola terrace, lifts, stairs and ramps, supplementary borehole water, rooftop lounge, CCTV and alarm system. The price for the 3-bedroom is 12 million Kenya shillings. Potential return on investment is from 70,000 Kenya shillings per month.
Are you scouting for your first home or an addition to your investments? At First Avenue, we have solutions just for you, and our seasoned team of experts will advise you on financial options too. Thank you for watching The Property Show. See you next Sunday as I share insights on buying versus building a home. This conversation continues on our social media platforms. Your property search ends right here. As always, there is something for everyone. For hearing.